One of our gals sat down with somebody and they saw this other program that was cheaper. Okay. And it's like, yeah, you're going to run into other programs that are cheaper that you think, well, we can't compete against that. No, man, that's not the market we're going for. We're not looking to be priced. We're not wanting to sell to price shoppers. Like, when's the last time anyone made a lot of money selling to price shoppers? Raise your hand. Anybody on this call that you made a ton of money on price shoppers? Anybody? You will never, ever, ever get wealthy selling to price shoppers. You get wealthy selling to people that need you, they want you, and they want what it is you're going to help them with. Does that make sense, gang? Do you understand the distinction? We are not going to waste our time with price shoppers. I love the Sandler approach. He calls it out right away. You know, when someone says, well, you know, your prices aren't as cheap as Joe Smith's. Well, why don't you go with Joe Smith? Reverse them, man. And then negative reverse them. I mean, if it's cheaper, Joe Smith obviously wins the prize. I mean, it sounds to me like you're only looking for a differentiator on price. You're just looking for the cheapest price out there. Is that what you're looking for? Because I'm not the cheapest price. I'm never going to be the cheapest price. Now, again, end with a question. Now, do you know why? Do you know why we'll never be the cheapest price? I smile. Right? You guys have got to have the balls to, I'm sorry. You got to have the guts. I'm sorry. I'm feisty today. You have the guts to be able to reverse them like that, man. If you don't, I know I'm getting into sales, not into building, but you got to have the guts to reverse them. We're never going to be this is total Sandler, dudettes. We're never going to be the cheapest price. So it sounds like you need to go with Joe Smith. Negative reverse, like freaking negative reverse the crap out of them. Just say, okay. And typically, if they're the type of person that's not the price shopper, well, so why aren't you guys selling the cheap, the cheapest stuff? Joe, let me ask you a question. When have you ever sacrificed quality for price? Have you ever done that before? Have you ever been in a situation where you got the cheapest thing, but how long did it last you? Have you ever sacrificed quality for price? See what you did there? You totally reframed the argument, right? Do you see what I did? It's an NLP technique, big time, man. It's called reframing. And so reframing is quality, price, two different ends of the spectrum, right? You didn't say that quality and price can be the same. You totally separated quality and price, and then they got to choose. So you frame the argument like a good politician would, right? It's kind of like a Democrat talking about their pro-life. Any Democrat, golly, Alex, gotta shut up about that stuff, man. Anyway, you see what I did? I reframed it. So you ever been in a situation where you sacrifice quality for price? That is the best comeback that you could ever make to anybody if they're a price shopper. You know what I'm saying? Got IUL expert, any class on this. Oh yeah, there's a lot of good things to become an IUL expert. I'll answer that a little bit. Right? Negative reverse. Reverse, negative reverse. Man, it's your power. It's your power as a salesperson using reversing techniques, man. And if you don't got that book, Asking Questions by Antonio Garrido, the Sandler book, Asking Questions, and I tell you, someone stole that book out of my office, man, some gremlin, because I cannot find that book anywhere. You got to get that book because it goes into reversing techniques, man. It's your power. You'll be such a better salesperson, server of people, if you can learn the art of reversing and negative reversing, the pendulum, man. Anyway, going back to how did we get on the subject? Oh, price shoppers. It's called Asking Questions by Antonio Garrido, Garrido. That is the book on asking questions. That should be your Bible, okay, for sales. The Sandler system rocks. And that is like the foundation, one of the foundational books.